Erickson Lubin, and he is ready for that. Next step up. He wants another shot at the belt, and he is looking to do what no man has done before yet. In the red corner, he wears the black trunks with silver trim, weighing in at 152 3/4 pounds. His record undefeated with 18 wins. No losses, 1 draw. 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Coachella, California. Introducing the WBC number 2 world-ranked contender, the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora, and his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the blue, gray, and black trunks, weighing in 153 1/4 pounds. The former WBC world title challenger tonight stands with a professional record, including 24 victories, just 1 loss with 17 wins. Coming by way of knockout from West Palm Beach, he fights out of Orlando, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, the WBC number 1 ranked 154 pounds title contender. Introducing Erickson. Hammer. Applause. Music. Lubman. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up. Here we go. Main event. Erickson Hammer. Lubin 6-fight title, and here we go. 1 of 12 rounds. Huge size disparity, but that's pretty much with anyone that fights against Fundora. There's a right hand both from opposite coast. Down in Florida is Lubin, and over in California is Fundora. Lubin now on the inside uppercut. Connected. And the biggest fight of his career. There's a left hand back into the body. He is a volume puncher. Dropped by Charlo. He's been stunned a few times in his career. And a right hook again by Lubin with the jab. Fundora on the inside. And there's a stiff jab, but Fundora was able to partially deflect, which is very odd with a guy of his size. It's one of those things you would like be such a useful tool with a guy his size. As round 1 is. Round 2. Lubin back. Pandora had a little bit of words though. Said he was the sparring partner and said, and I quote, I served him up on a silver platter for Lubin. Applause. Back into the body is Fundora. A right hook followed by an uppercut. As we said, he is a volume puncher on the line for both guys. And moving now inside on the body with Fundora. Very comfortable. Uppercut. Connected. There's a right hook landed. And Fundora is really starting to let his hands go more. Lubin trying to withstand it. A big uppercut, but now Lubin with a shot of his own. A right hook landed by Lubin. There's a left hand that might have stunned Fundora. Fundora backs away. Lubin ripping into the body. Huge. Left hand connected again by Lubin. There's a huge uppercut. Stuns Lubin. Lubin's legs. Another uppercut. Fundora with the left hand backs Lubin off. Lubin is in trouble. Another uppercut. Fundora starting to let go. A left hook landed for Lubin. Oh my goodness. And down goes Lubin. Fundora. He's feeling it. Applause. And that is the end of the round. Lubin in major trouble. Applause. There's that uppercut that just put down Lubin. And he was hurt before that uppercut. He was stunned earlier. There was a huge left hand and Fura with the jab followed up with an uppercut and just put Lubin down. The big key is going to come out. Try to finish this off. Lubin has got to be careful, extend, and leave himself open. Lubin is still an extremely dangerous fighter. And there's a left hand by Lubin. Fundora putting all the pressure on Hammer. And there's a stiff jab. Uppercut followed up by Lubin. But Fundora presses. Applause. Forward trying to rip through Lubin. Another shot. Uppercut again and Fundora starting to tee off, but Lubin fighting. Back countering. He is not going to go down easy. There's a right hook landed by Lubin. And Fundora teeing off again. That uppercut is just absolutely vicious. Right hook too aggressive. Looking for that knockout. And there is another straight left connected for Lubin. And now Fundora has Lubin pressed against the ropes. That's where he does a lot of his damage. Jab from Lubin. A right hook connected. Now Lubin unloading. That's the end of the round. One of you get the 6. Once you reach your hand, you're going to pick him up. Here we take a look at some of the highlights. There was Fundora. He was pointed on as they came out, and he was going for broke, trying to finish off Lubin, but Lubin, credit to him, he was not going to let it be easy, and he really started to come on connected. Through shots, there was a huge right hand just missed on Fundora, and then there was a straight left to shot to the body. 4 is a quick jab. Good body shot from Lubin. But now Fundora with an uppercut. And now backs Lubin up, letting his hands. There you see the punch output. There. Power punches. London 4 is 69. Lubin 49. Hands free. Hands free. There's a right hook and followed up with a left hook. Lubin now presses forward. Lubin trying to get into the body. Break 4 down. There's another right hand by Fundora. There's a right hand that connected. Flush by Lubin. Music. Applause. That's the end of round 4. Okay. Taking each other's power punch as well. Lubin was knocked down in the second round, but there's a right hand by Lubin now back into the body, and there's another uppercut connected by Fundora, followed by another one. 2 uppercuts landed. Now a third offense up. Here in round 5, Lubin trying to back away, create some sort of space inside the body. There's another uppercut followed with a left hook. It's the counter. There's the left hook and a huge right hand that landed again for here. Music. Another jab. The left hook landed again by Fundora. Up, up, benches up. We hear Russell Mora as he presses on with the right hook as round 5 in the books. We take a look at some of the highlights. From round 5, there's the body shots of Lubin, and he's got to focus in more on that. Dig into the size. And there's another right hook that Fundora walked right into. And now, music. Fundora press is moving against the ropes back into the inside against Fundora. And Fundora using his size and the jab, but it's the opposite. Fundora wants to be on the inside and more shots. More as a right hook connected for Lubin, but he walked right into a counter left by Fundora. And we're not even halfway through yet. Still a minute to go and a huge left, followed with a right hook. Back into the body. Left over the top.